What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into Mo's Raw Kitchen. I'm Chef Mo. This is a segment of the channel we're going to call the Raw Sense with Chef Mo, where I break down and talk about some fragrances in my collection. This fragrance we're talking about today is going to be one that when I was a decanter, I went through, I would say probably about 500 ml bottles. So I'd say about 500 mils, which is quite a bit. So it's a fragrance that I'm familiar with. It's a DNA that I do like, that I think is unique, and definitely I picked it up recently, just for nostalgic purposes, but it still works today. And that's this one here from the house of Zadig and Voltaire. This is called "This Is Him." A vanilla scent, primarily, but you do get sandalwood, incense, grapefruit, and some black pepper. So it's a little bit spicy. Typically, when you think of vanilla scents, you think really sweet or syrupy, but this tends to be more on the dry side. I'm gonna spray the strip here. Yeah, this isn't super loud. It's not overly, obnoxious. I actually find it something that if you smell somebody wearing it, you kind of got to get close to them to pick it up. So I think that makes this like a good date night scent. I mean, I guess you could signature scent this. It's definitely non-offensive, and I could definitely be in something unique to wear. The cool thing with this bottle, if you look here on the side with the black, is a fingerprint magnet, by the way. But on the black, it's kind of has like these grooves, and the idea behind that was there's another fragrance in a white bottle called "This Is Her." So if you kind of stack them together, a husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you'll have the "This Is Him" and "This Is Her." So the "This Is Her" should fit like directly into this. So that's kind of why it's off center as far as like a square. It's not perfectly square. It has that groove in it, but it looks kind of cool. Sits cool on the shelf. But again, it is a fingerprint magnet. Longevity. Yeah, it depends. I think everybody's different. For me, maybe 5 6 hours. Before it becomes like a really strong skin scent. Again, this one isn't like super loud. Obviously, if you spray like a maniac, then yeah, it's gonna last a long time or push far. But I think this is awesome. Like I said, I rebought this after not having it in my collection for a while. Since I stopped decanting a couple years ago, and yeah, it still smells great. The dry down on this is awesome. I think for the price, I think I paid like it was like under $50 for this on eBay. So still pretty affordable. I heard rumors that it might be discontinued. I don't know for sure, but I think this one's still solid. If you're into vanilla scents, but you want something different that's not typical, syrupy or overly sweet, overly synthetic, I think this is really nice, really good quality for the price. Again, that's Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. If you're into this content, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the group on Facebook, the Decant Swaps community, where people trade samples from their own personal collections, and it's all about just sharing, man. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for your time. Much love.